Alright, welcome to the Hopium Den. Let's get it. We got a new game, the Monster Breeder. Kudos to the developer. One-man game, which is pretty cool. I played the tutorial, like the demo, just to get a feel for the game, and enjoyed it enough that we're going to give it a shot. I did goof around for about an hour last night with the saves. Let's see here. Provinces are pretty self-explanatory. Here's my island, free from extremes. Here's some portions. Blacksmith. Alchemist force coming in poison. I think let's try Central. Stick with the middle ground.
This was the golden...
Alright, skipping that. Johann's the default name, so let's change that up. What are we going with? Let's go with Merlin, because I'm thinking it would be fun to try a sorcerer. I really like the monster pink bonus. How powerful, how long it lasts, mana. Okay, so intelligence seems to be a really big one. Strength does not seem very important. Endurance does, agility does, energy, magic resistance, dodge and magic staff. I mean, I really don't want this guy. Mammals. I really don't want him in the front line, so... Counterattack, no. Defensive skills, magic staff, parry. I mean, he's really not going to be parrying. I'll just take that to 1. I know that seems aggressive. Let's do that. Let's get mana off higher. How much energy can regen? Okay. I'll leave the fears alone because I should really be frontline. I'll leave dodge up because people do shoot bows at me. How powerful spell you cast and how long it lasts. Yeah, I guess let's just dump it into that. And then we can start buffing crits and magic staff. Alright, let's try that. Let's see. This is kind of a default from last time. I'm fine with that. Maybe we want to try a new color on the robe. Let's mix it up a little. We're in the central region. We've got green and purple on our thing. And then kind of silver, so maybe we go with that. Nice and bright. We'll keep a good eye on. Alright, let's run it, Merlin. Alright, egg thieves. Yeah, we have no monsters. Let's try and steal some eggs. When we get that in a couple weeks. Let me keep my eye out for that. Alright, nothing too important here. Okay, animal time. It'd be really nice to get a breeding pair off the start that can breed without a hybrid potion. Ooh, I've never played with the poison beast before. That'd be fun. The tutorial, sorry I keep calling that, the demo had the spiny rat, which is pretty sweet. Theirs was really leveled up though. I really loved the abilities of the vampire worm, but just playing for a couple hours, I had absolutely no luck actually keeping them alive and combat any insects in general. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong with them. But like I bred a vampire worm and whatever bug has the double poison, the poison skin, to try and get like spiny and poison skin on the same bug. And it was sweet, but it died in 2 hits. Hyena. I do really like the hyena. Wolf pack attacks are cool, but also kind of underwhelming. Okay. The reason I say that they're underwhelming, let's see here. Okay, so we got a hyena and hyena. They're both males. Yep, that doesn't help. Okay, wolves, we have female. Females, perfect, strong start, okay. Now we're into bugs. Juvenile spot wolf, another female, juvenile, another male. Alright, so we're having really good luck, I love that. Ooh, so we're kind of in a tough spot for animals across the board. We could just grab a hunter bug pair, just because early breeding is good just to keep turning over some monsters for income. Let's see. Do they have any reptiles? Small dragon. Ooh, he's got a pretty good poison bite. That's interesting. Very sensitive to dehydration. Reaper dragon. Okay. There was a Reaper Dragon, so let's see, that's a female. And the Reaper's a female, okay. We don't have any free breeding pairs. So let's just take a few things that we want. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a Spiny Rat, just because I really like the idea of that spiny skin trait. A mammal. Poison Beast. Double Predator. Okay, nothing to breed there. He's relative of the gorilla. And there's that. Alright, yeah, we're in a bad spot. Let's just ban RNG. Alright, I'll think about animals in a second. First, let's recruit a few guys. So, taking a peek here, I don't care a whole lot for my tank to do damage. I really just want him to be defensive with the one-hand parry and shield skills. I will even spend a little bit more because these are so important. Two-hand parry and two-hand weapons. Just go with a monster. Man, it's just not really what I'm looking for. Holy cow. Man, I don't really want to pay that much early game. And again, he's kind of a two-hand guy. He didn't do us a whole lot. Alright, let's see what I've got here. Movement, dodge, parry, attack, counter attack. Man, he's pretty bad. 25 and 17, level 1. Okay, 25, 17, 28, 17. He's level 2. Yeah, let's see, Ronald's a lot less afraid of stuff. And he's a lot more health. Crit chance, counter attack. Alright. About the same intelligence, they'll level up similarly. Okay, Ronald the Slim it is. I was hoping to get a little better one. Alright, archers, we really care about the bow skill primarily. 21. Level 4. Ew. Don't know. He's gonna level up super slow, which is kind of annoying. Dodge parry. Attack, counter attack, bow shot. It might be an Oliver talking. It's kind of my middle ground between intelligence and better bow skills. It gives me a few skill points, and I kind of like hiring one, I won't say full powered character at the start, but one character that's a little better does help quite a bit. Alright, let's equip them in a sec. Oh, I should buy my animals first. Alright. 28 bite, 28 bite. Spotted wolves are a little healthier, a little stronger in terms of breeding. But the hyena's got a lot better magic resistance and physically. Well, I should say physical protection. Okay. Let's see who we can hire cheaper first. Okay, so we can get a hyena here. Harvest worm, that's the double poison guy. Yeah, you're the one I was thinking of. Still would like to try something with that, but I don't think I'm going to try early game. I just gotta focus mammals. Use my goal. Since they're actually tame, you can use them more, and I've had a lot more luck keeping them alive. This is not a good spot. What do we got over here? Alright, let's just go hyena and wolf. I think I'm going to grab the 100 bugs. It's a large amount of meat, which makes it expensive to keep. I don't know if that's what I want to read. Okay, let's at least get a couple of juveniles. Then I'm going to try a leopard monkey with the shock bite. I kind of like the idea of some poison. That would kind of work because hyenas have protectors, so if I breed him and hyenas, then I'm counterattacking with poison theoretically. Alright, I like that. I'll start with those three. That feels like enough right now. One adult, a couple there, and then let's get some meat. Okay, time to cross the board. I need a bow. Army bow versus nothing. Okay, army bow it is. Let's grab some leather armor. This is a bit better protection. These guys are even a little better, so we'll grab that. More gauntlets for now. Let's get one-hand weapon. Physical damage 22, 28. 32. And then we're to two-hand. Okay. I think I just want to do as much damage as possible. So I have a long sword. We'll about spend half the money. Let's see here. Ice staff, screw chucks, and bull chucks. Okay, I don't want either of those. So I'm just going to take an ice staff. I think I just leave it. Let's see. Grab a chest plate. Try to get out somewhere. Try to get armpit somewhere. It's probably going to be overweighted anyway because he sucks. Okay, so let's buy that. That's all my money. Base manager is showing that some buildings going on. Take a day. That sounds great. Okay, one monster or two. And the bedroom's full. Storage, we're doing okay. Alright, so let's buy it for now. Let's equip our stuff. Slim. Just keep taking it. And let's level you up. Man, you're not very good, so unfortunately I don't think you're going to stay alive very long. So let's just get defensive skills going. I've decided that intelligence is super important if you think that they're going to be with you a lot. So this archer is a higher level. We're just going to straight crank 4 into there, because now every level up is a skill point once he gets one more level.
You do not have it. Always.
Let's run. Well, 20 minutes into the recording, we're getting started. There's a lot to the setup of this game. Nice, just like that, we're done. Probably should have attacked with my guy first just for XP, but that's alright. We got some pigs.
Increase the food amount to make your creature a bit stronger. This will raise the upkeep cost.
Nothing I can do about it, other than maybe rearranging the rooms. So this I could make a hatchling right now. Okay. This out. Monsters. Since we got enough beds, I love it. To go to the juveniles and
drag and drop to move the creature to.
Okay, I like the plus with you in the dungeon.
Yep.
Go up there. It's really nice that made us a more flexible tournament. What can we do? Open games of death. I hate that off the start. Range combat. Oh boy. I'm having trouble if they get into it. I think I'd rather be Archer Sorcerer because my Archer's good. What crude, yeah. I should do this. I will show the combat just for those of you that haven't seen it. Alright. Swivel it. I like that hawk just to keep seeing a move, or else every turn they walk up crazy. So, with us being in range, we're going to try and dance around this middle hole and see before they get to me. What's my chance at hitting? 11%. Alright, that should let me get a shot before they get around the circle. He does have an army bow. So, ooh, 46% of whiff. Nice mark. Too close. I hate that. 2. Fuck, we're in trouble here.
Try to attack your opponent from the flank.
So I should have probably given Archer disengage because now I'm just in trouble. That's wild. You are in trouble. Alright. That's that. Put down. So that is not what you want to do in combat. That is the complete opposite. Strong start. Well, let's go make a little money back. Poison Beast should be able to win. Nice, so at least he got some XP. And that's a pretty shitty turn 1. That is what we got.
Click on the old.
Started Blacksmith, Monster Keep. I don't think that's super important because I can already use it. small and large. Okay, so that large is pretty good space. Oh, so you can pay for construction speed. Interesting. Take a week off. Okay, don't hate that. Let's get that going. 3 weeks there. Everyone's taking out. Not a ton for me to buy. I kind of want the ice staff. Can't believe I lost my first combat. I'm done. Egg Thieves isn't ready. Level 4, lol, nothing's gonna beat that. Alright, let's just go open game. 1, 2.
Always have potions on your combatants as possible. Potions can cure poison, replenish health points, energy, and
It's not the
always have potions on your combatants as possible.
Alright, let's do better. We can't do worse. Alright, this map's a nice funnel. So we're gonna try and get you up the middle, and we will keep you guys on the sides. And we're gonna get the shifters up as fast as possible, that way, theoretically, I can take shots as they can. 11%. Oh, nice. Alright. Should be able to get some hits off here. I have to come up 2 to protect, but first let's take some shots. So 48, 48, 72, okay. And 72. Jeez, Merlin. Trash. Okay. No, I'm charging down a bit aggressively, but I keep them. Jeez, I'm not in trouble. Holy cow. There was the tank. Attackers suck, and I don't have enough energy for defensive. Oh, fuck me, man. Alright, you gotta kill him.
Try to attack your opponent from the flank.
He's got potions this early. I love that. Now my archer can't help, which sucks. Got caught in the same position. Oh, if I could have killed there, the crossfire would have been fine. Okay. He stayed adjacent, so I lose.
Be aware.
Fudge, man. Alright. Hindsight on the archer, I gotta get disengaged. This is a terrible start. We're gonna keep it going. Can you get worse? Okay, that is it, I think, for turn 2. My team's weak. And no one's leveling up, so 1, 2, here we go.
By hybrids, equipment, and potions. You can also...
No, I got robbed. Oh, that's that. Alright, let's see here. I wish I was a better team, but this is what we got. Alright, you're my tank, but you don't have a tight shield, so I don't know that you can even block bows, and they're both archers. And that is a terribly straight shot. Alright, so you're gonna start running out the long way. You're faster, so you go there. My archers have better damage, you come over here. That's all I can do. Perfectly straight. I think I'm gonna let him come to me and then line up. I want to stay out of range.
Unseen attack. Do not let the enemy attack from the flank.
He's already firing from there, so it's go time. I just gotta get someone in his face. Alright, quick shots. Love that. Now, you guys can hit. Nice shield comp 1. Throw line of sight there.
Try to attack your opponent from the flank.
Okay, you're in trouble. There's nothing I can do. Make this lethal combat. Now or never, buddy. Suck. There goes another grand off the start. Paying out death bonuses. You have 3 eggs. It's time to decide what to do with them. Last time I did keep 1. But if a monster, I don't remember what the benefit was. I think it was just a monster with maybe a fun ability or like kind of a rare monster. I'll just give them all. Bone stone. Interesting. Guild fair, stock, eggs, kind of nothing important there. Well, let's go back to the warrior board. These guys are all like Julians and builders. I just gotta change up my strategy. Soft Walter, at least he's intelligent and pretty young, and go from there. Alright. Yes, you need XP as fast as possible. Who am I kidding? You need to lock as fast as possible. Then he's going to be super over. I also can't have him die on him. So it is what it is. Alright, we have no money for all this good stuff. Juvenile poison beast. What's my poison beast? Female, perfect. There's one thing is there's not a great tutorial in this game. So ideally here, I would want some fights into the bot, like some of the hybrid potions, which really opens up the game. And then I really like getting the Rune of Purity, so we can get that going. The Oracle Crystal is great. The Blood Infusion is great. There's just a lot of early game stuff that's important, and I have no money. And because I suck so much, none of these tournaments are paying out anything. Level 4, level 1, level 1, level 1. Okay, we are in trouble losing this again. I think we gotta go down to an easy. I just need to win.
Always help, always help, always help.
Nice. Made some money. Anything we can purchase, or we pretty much just wait until next year. I mean, this is nice, but until I can buy the Runestone of Purity to do something about it, I don't really see any incentive, since I'm not getting any. Pairs. I'm gonna need some crossbreed potions. Well, let's just grab 3 of these. They're not pretty, but that's all I got. Okay. Man, there's a lot I like.
Click on the old key if you want to set the usage of the changes.
Hang out. That is the turn. I don't think there's anything else other than catacombs. Poison beasts on a roll. We're trying to keep leveling them up, so let's keep that going. I should be able to actually level them up. Dodge costs less energy. How long do I think he's gonna live? Probably not very long. It's gonna be a second. He's my only guy, I think I need 5, so let's just go to this. There's nothing else I can do. Control our caravan. There's usually good stuff on the caravan, so we need to make some money. There's I don't think I can win this game. There's a lot of enemies in this game. I think some of those. These rooms were about fire. Fire staff, I need to win this. No. I didn't see the red. That's not me. Alright. So they're all paying out similar. This at least has a reward. Nice. Archers are fast, so okay, run.
Always help.
That might be above that. Probably pretty good trust that since I've been piloting so long. Someday we'll get them.
You do not have any combat potions. Click on the purchase button to buy potions.
Just see how many there
Always
are.
have, always.
Alright, 5 on 5, so I got a shot. Because my wife delivered me some oatmeal, it's delicious. Now, here's what we're gonna do. You need to kind of think over here. Since you have a chance at block and stop. I'm gonna have to go here for now and hide.
Try to attack your opponent. Be aware of the attack of opportunity. It happens when you move from that.
That's literally each other. Okay, this is a really safe spot for my archer. Honestly, I don't think do I care enough about this run to stay alive? It's a pretty awful run so far. Yeah, alright. We've been out into it, so I will stay alive for now. Damn. Both of those hit. My guy has 20% odds and they're just sniping with crude bows from that far. That's not gonna lie, the one I played last night for an hour. Alright, wasn't meant to be. I tried staying alive and keeping it going. That's it. That was not a pretty run. Now what could I have done different? Winning some combats would help, so I do gotta get disengaged on my archer earlier. That was a big mistake. I got greedy and went for levels, for experience. It was level 4 or 5. So hindsight's 20/20 on that one. And the other big thing I do is maybe going back to the southern region. The better blacksmiths seem to give you like better shields, like kite shields off the start, which really helps with the melee character in terms of like a tank. I mean, I guess I tried to force that roll a little bit. I could have went with like a 2-handed swordsman and just try and put it into dodge. But yeah, rough start. We'll try and run it back tomorrow. I mean, I could run it from my account that's actually doing really, really well, but that's not the goal. Once you see this from the start, we'll keep learning and get better together. So thanks for joining today. Bye.